Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at a very familiar location with a very familiar somebody.
Hi.
So, she's on vacation this week. So, she's been off doing her own thing, whatever, visiting her mom and dad.
Nice
visit.
Awesome.
Yep. So on this day, we were supposed to go camping the day before we're doing this, so we decided not to. Just want to lounge around, wake up, kind of thing. So, anyways, we decided on today. Got everything all packed up last night, ready to go for today. So, we're not doing no building. We've got a couple other things, a couple interesting things actually. So,
something I've never done before.
Why not, right? So, let's get everything on the ball here and let's get stuff started. Corner. Take one corner, go that way with it. Yeah, that's not that one. Okay. This will. Every corner.
You took it from me.
This is going to be tricky. Pull yours that way.
Could be interesting.
Could be that. stuff from last time. Oh, bugger. Get in there. Tree root. There we go. Okay. More. Alright guys, so here we are, we got our spruce bough bed made. So tonight marks the first official night at the shelter frame build. So I think this is what I'm going to do, is bring some tarps out and lay it across the top like this. Lay it, like overlap and give it the whole, what do you call it, shingling effect. There we go. So I'll do that. Maybe make a raised bed or something in here, most likely. But as for tonight, it does mark our first official night here. Her first official night sleeping on a bough bed.
And it was my idea.
So, but anyways, yeah, she's never done it before. So we didn't bring any ground sheets or anything with us because our intention was making, excuse me, was to make a raised bed. So we scrapped that idea for now. It's just put on hold on the back burner. So she wanted a bough bed, so alright, fine. She got what she wanted for once. So, but we have sleep pads. So,
And a wool blanket.
yes, I was getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
We have sleep pads, but no tarps, except for the ones above her head. So, as she's eagerly mentioned, we did bring a wool blanket with us. It was supposed to be on top of the raised bed, but I guess we're using it for the bough bed now. So we did a wool blanket and put our sleep pads on top of that and our sleeping bags on top of that. So, but right now, I think we're just going to sit back for a few minutes, have some water, have a snack, because I'm starting to get a little hungry. So we're going to be cooking supper here shortly. We don't have to rush around getting firewood because
We got plenty right around us.
there's oodles and oodles of noodles and oodles of firewood. So we got 2 dead pines over there off to the left. We got some stuff we've gathered up over last year off to the right here behind camera. And the fire and the wood that you seen me handing to Holly to put over behind the camera in their firewood pile. So we got enough. We don't have to rush. So
We should be good.
well, no, I'll be good. I don't know about you.
I'm always
So-
good.
Anyways, we're just gonna lounge around, relax for a minute or two, and then finish setting up our sleeping setup, I guess.
This is pretty comfy.
Told you it would be. All right, we'll bring you guys back after we're done. Okay, got the sleeping setup all finished. Holly's going to be using my North Face Blue Kazoo. I'm using my Kelty Tundra 15 sleeping bag. I'm using my Gear Doctor's sleep pad with an R value of 4.5. I'll link the video, my review video, and their Instagram page in the description. Holly's going to be using my Unigear Campfire P3 sleep pad. I'll link the Amazon store. Well, I'll put the Amazon store link and Unigear Instagram link in my description as well. So, as you can see, we got the wool blanket down on top of the spruce boughs. I got these stacked for right now, just so we're not tripping over them, coming like in and out or whatever, trying to get stuff and whatnot. Because their backpacks will be sitting right here eventually. So yeah, they're just here up out of the way, so we're not kicking them or whatever, coming back and forth through whatever we're doing. So we're gonna be putting a blanket along the back side, so that way the sleep pad does not chafe up against it, and a chance of popping it or any pokies or anything like that. So we do have another blanket, which is right just below the camera. So it's just a little roll-up camp blanket, nothing special. But other than that, this is what we got, and we're going to enjoy the heck out of it tonight. So I think it's just about coffee time. Yeah, screw it. We're going to have coffee. Okay, sitting here enjoying our coffee. Tastes pretty good, actually.
Does.
So, we're gonna start the fire. Well, start gathering stuff here for the fire here very shortly. We've already got some twigs ahead. From me, Holly, and the girls were here. I think it was 2 videos ago. We thought about having a fire then. So we gathered up some birch bark and gathered up some twigs and whatnot. Then we decided against it, just use the canister stove instead. So that's a bonus for us because it's still here. So we're not really gonna, like I said before, we're not gonna rush around for firewood because there's just oodles of it around. I am gonna cut up a few pieces that we put off here to the side. That fallen pine tree, we're just going to go over and just start breaking branches off and and whatnot. There's tons of it over there. There's little cut-offs that I've got. Oh, excuse me again. Ugh. So Yep, like I said, there's just little cut off pieces here and there that we've cut off. They're too small to use and whatnot, and what we haven't already burnt. But looking around,
We're not hurting for firewood.
right over there is where that pine tree sits. So, there's enough firewood there for probably, between that and the whole tree itself, probably about a good week of constant burning. So,
Yeah, probably.
but it's gonna be supper time here shortly. By the sounds of things, it's my guts are telling me so. So we're gonna, and Holly's gonna do the honors of lighting the fire here again. So first time she tried, it
Didn't go so well.
didn't go so well. Then the second time,
First try.
yeah, first try, right? So I mean, it was
Beginner's luck.
no, it's all how you do it. But so yeah, so she's gonna try it again. See if she can do it the first time, maybe the second time. I don't know. Neither does she. So we're gonna look around and find a big sheet of birch bark, and she's gonna do some scrapings and whatnot, and then use a fire seal on that. No lighter.
I don't use a lighter if I don't have to.
So, alright guys, we're gonna sit back, enjoy our coffee, then gather up some birch bark for fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I went searching through the woods, trying to step over the little swamp holes that are back there, trying to find a sheet of birch bark, which I happened to find. Not a bad size one too. So, anyways, give that to Holly, actually. I should set that right down there on that. So, she's going to start the fire, as I said in the previous clip.
At least attempt to.
Well, her hands are getting cold and we're getting hungry. It's starting to cool off a bit. So, fire steel. Give that to you.
Thanks.
Knife. I'm going to run here in a minute.
I would too.
Remember how to do it?
Yes.
You're doing the scrapings first. You want me to do scrapings?
Yes.
Okay,
Right,
I'm going to do the scrapings to show her again. When that's all done, I'll bring you guys back to let her shine and show you guys how to start a fire. So, bring you back momentarily. We have success in a fire.
Woohoo!
And it's roasting. Took her a few tries. I had to explain the fundamentals to her again, because it's been a while since she's done it, but she got it.
I did it.
She got it. Who says woman can't start a fire? Right? So, she did good. She did good. Again. So, just trying to keep it going is the trick. So, okay, we got lots of firewood. So, got lots and lots and lots. But nevertheless, we're going to get it going, get it ripping, and then start cooking here
Very shortly.
as soon as we can. 'Cause I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm starting to too.
So, for supper, what do we got?
We have pork chops and beans.
Good
Canned
old-
beans.
Good old camp special. Pork chops and beans.
Sounds good to me.
Any more simpler and it'd be nothing. But Pork chops and beans are quite tasty out in the woods. As you all know, I've had them before. So, yeah. So we get this fire going.
Should be a good supper.
Yeah, so we're going to continue with this, trying to keep this fire going. Move that excess birch bark to a safer location. Away from the fire, preferably. So, yeah. We'll bring you guys back when we're ready to cook.
Go. I'm a good gatherer. Sorry. Pepper?
Huh?
Pepper? salt?
Yeah, a little bit. Alright guys, supper's ready to go. So, while Holly was doing the cooking, I was off just doing whatever and getting pictures from on my phone and everything. So, I let her do the filming while she was cooking. So, well, I looked the clips over when she was done. I didn't say nothing to her. She just done it. She's watched me do it I don't know how many times. So she looked the clips over. Not too bad. Not too bad. She filmed where she was opening the can. She filmed where she was putting oil and stuff in the pan for the pork chops. And then she filmed just, what else was it?
Pork chops cooking.
Pork chop what?
Pork chops cooking.
Pork chops cooking. And then mixing it all together over the fire to warm everything all up. So, those are the 4 clips I let her do all by herself.
Yay me. I feel privileged now.
Now she's a professional.
Not even close.
Let's test her editing skills, shall we? She'd be all day and night trying to do a video.
I would now.
Yeah, do it now. But, anyways, that's neither here nor there. I think she done pretty good. What do you guys think? Just drop it down in the comments, I guess.
Like to hear.
Yes, I'd like to see what you guys have to say. So anyways, we're going to sit here, have our pork and beans, I guess. Pork and beans, pork and beans. Or what's the other one? Frankton beans, Frankton beans. So anyways, we're going to sit here, enjoy our Frankton beans by the fire. We'll catch up with you guys after. Alright guys, supper's all done. Holly's sitting over by the fire, getting warm. So, I come over here to get wool sweater for her. Wool sweater for myself. And to get things situated for the nighttime. So, I brought a USB light bulb. But as it is, I don't have a hooky thing right here. So, I have a stove jack. And it works just as good. So, let's see if I brought the right one this time. Let's see here. And did I? No, I did not. So, aha! I brought them both. Smart or what? SMRT I is. Always over there snickering to herself. SMRT. I am smart. SMRT. Let's see if this one's the right one. There we go. Ha! That's better. Dim it down. Yeah, it's about right there. That'll do. That'll do. So, get this out of the way. Put that right there for right now. Want this in here back up. We'll throw that back in the side pouch here. So, other than that, I think that's about all I need from over here. I think. I don't do it very often, but I think. Sometimes. So, anyways, I'll get the wool sweater over to her. Get mine on so I don't have to carry it. Maybe this time, or maybe later on tonight before bed or whatever, I'll explain the sweater just a little bit in a little more detail. So I know I didn't last time, but I totally forgot about doing it. Honestly, I did. So, anyways, my wool sweater on. Give me 2 seconds. Hi. So, all right, get this one on. I go back over by the fire. Give Holly her sweater. So I think she's. Oh, she got water on the fire for coffee. Sweet.
Filters.
Sweet deal. She needs my filters. Wait a minute. Jeez. All right, I'll bring you back when I'm over by the fire. Alright guys, coffee's made. Well, it's probably made about 10 minutes ago. But just looking around in our backpacks for everything. Putting away what we can for right now. And everything. So I mean, it's just, you know, camp chores they're never done. You get one thing done, it's on to something else. You know, you get your firewood, okay, it's split. Okay, split. Coffee break or water break or whatever you got, and get that done to cooking, because it's about supper time. By the time you get done, and you know, you're lazing around and just picking at this, picking at that, and so on and so on. Supper's done. It was good. What do you think?
It wasn't too bad, actually. Not too bad for one of my concoctions.
She cooks at home, and then she offered to cook outside.
Yeah, I know.
But like I say, I did let her film a few clips all on her own. She done pretty good. So
I feel privileged.
like I said before, now she's professional.
But
no, now say we just do a little cleanup. We got a couple other things here. So, but with this, I'm cleaning my titanium frying pan in the fire. No, it's not going to melt. It'll actually burn off all the food residue and everything. So now we're drinking coffee.
Oh yeah, I got mine here too.
And she's reading her Kindle. Funny thing is though, we go camping to get away from everything. Phones, tablets, any electronic devices, but yet I gotta bring my phone to film. My phone for photos. Right? She brings her Kindle, which is loaded with ebooks.
I have 23 books on it right now.
She's got 23 ebooks. Give her a week, she'll have about half of them done, maybe. But anyways, regardless, that's what she does. She likes to read. And read. And read. And read. So, anyways, we're going to drink coffee. Stay nice and warm with our wool sweaters on.
Yep.
Thank you, Canadian Knife Maker, for my awesome wool hoodie. I love it. I'll link his description, yeah. I can't even talk right. I'll link his Instagram and his YouTube channel down in the description below.
There you go.
I'll get it right after all, right? So, I'll link all of his information in the video description. How about that? He's the one that made that big Rambo knife you all seen on my last video when I was out with Anthony. He made that one for himself, so now it's for myself. The custom-made knife, he made that specifically for me with my specifications, so that's awesome. And that little walnut handle one that Holly used to cut up the pork chops with, that she didn't show.
Oh, I didn't. That was just a last-minute decision.
But I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's this fancy thing right here. Walnut handle, digital camo, Kydex sheath. It's pretty awesome. I do believe it's CPM 154 tool steel or stainless tool steel. I can't remember which one it is, because this one's one and the Rambo's the other one. I can't remember. My memorator's broken. But but anyways, he made all three of those knives. This one here was a little mystery gift that he sent to me for Christmas that I didn't know I was getting until I got it. So it's an awesome little knife. So it's very, very... Ow, I just cut myself when I looked at it. Sharp.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I thank him for all the fancy goodies that he's kindly done for me over the last year. So, he's a pretty awesome guy. If you guys want a hoodie, head on over to him, to his Instagram, and send him a private message and tell him I sent you over and see if he can hook you guys up, because they're awesome. Give that back to you. Set that over there, please. So anyways, enough of this rambling on and verbal diarrhea. We're gonna drink coffee, sit by the fire. I'll move my pan off it, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Alright guys, we were sitting by the fire for what, good 2-3 hours?
Yeah, something
or
like
so.
that.
It was nice and toasty warm over there, and we just never paid no attention, just enjoying the heat, and just heat just went away. It's like, uh-oh. So I had to don on my headlamp and go over to the pine tree and gather up some more wood, which is fine. Whatever, and threw it all on, and poof! We had fire again. But anyways, found a few pieces of hardwood over in our little wood pile there. Cut that up into some smaller pieces and threw that on and whatnot. So there's a couple more pieces left over there. I think we're gonna just throw them on and just kind of sit there for a few minutes, make sure nothing's gonna roll away, roll out, or anything like that, or transform into whatever it could, I guess. You know, Transformers, roll out. Only 80s kids will get that. But anyways.
Oh my.
We're over here at our sleeping setups. So we're gonna probably take off some of this extra stuff that we don't need on right now. Change our socks. Sit here for a few minutes. Maybe watch a movie on my phone. I don't know yet. But lay here and watch the fire. Maybe that's the movie that we're going to watch. Nice flickering movie. So, but anyways, guys, I know I'm a bad influence, but damn, I'm fun.
Oh.
See you guys in the morning for coffee. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to a sunny, well, cloudy, sun trying to poke through the clouds, damp, cool morning. It did rain overnight, so luckily I didn't get wet, but apparently the way I was laying, my sleep pad got wet from here all the way up across, just the corner here. Holly stayed nice and dry.
I did.
Anyway, we won't be having coffee this morning. Somebody decided to drink all the water last night. Between the two of us, I think we did. There's not much left for coffee. So we're just gonna bump around here for a few minutes and then try to wake up a little bit more. And then unpack whatever stuff's in our backpack and try to rearrange everything to fit everything back in there. So we're just gonna bump around here for a few more minutes, try to wake up a little bit more, and we'll start our pack up for home, I guess.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah. Alright guys, we're all packed up. Took a little bit, had to rearrange everything in the backpacks again. We just crammed everything in there and just dirty old pack up, right? So, no, I had a overall good night besides sliding off my sleep pad a couple times. A little bit of a hill right here, so that's okay. We'll fix that up afterwards. What about you?
I slept good. I slept good.
Smelled good in here last night, though. All the
Smells
spruce
good now.
all the spruce boughs and the hemlock boughs and whatnot, and everything like that. So I mean, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. You know, we didn't do a whole lot, which her and I usually don't anyway. When we come out just to relax and kind of whatever. But we had some company last night. We had our little squirrel friend twice. So
He didn't stick around like he usually does, though.
no, I think it's probably too much noise with the fire or something. I'm not really sure. But she had an apple and cut off a few pieces, and I stuck it on that big old spruce tree that's laying behind the fire pit. That's been down for over a year. I gotta get that sucker down one of these days. I stuck, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of apple down on the little pokies. So I cut off pieces and jammed them on there. But
They'll be gone eventually.
I might as well be gone by the time we come down here again. So, as for the sweater, as I mentioned last night, it is made of 100% wool blanket, military grade if I'm not mistaken. The stitching on it is very, very good. I've got the little patchery here, Canadian knife maker. That's pretty sweet. As I said before, everybody has an option of a fur lined hood. This here is rabbit fur, summer rabbit fur. Some are lucky, some are not. No, let's get the rawhide strings, I guess. I don't know. Laces, there we go. Rawhide laces. There, I got it. I'll figure it after a while. But no, we got them here in the front and in for the hood, so you can draw your hood in a little tighter. The front pouch, it has 3 separate compartments. So you say like put your phone in one, a headlamp in another, and maybe some munchies or something in the center one, or
Whatever the case might be.
yeah, you put in whatever you want. So I mean, but the overall quality is really, really good. He takes his time with this stuff. I can vouch for that. So he also makes knives, as you guys have already seen. All 3 of the ones I have from him. So I got the Rambowie, I got my custom made one, and I got the little what do you call that? Little nitro V or something like that, I think it was. So man, pretty crafty. Pretty crafty feller. I said earlier, I'll link all his information in the description. So, if there's anything else you guys want to know or have any questions about, feel free to ask down in the comments and I will get back to you. So, but until then, we both had a great night. Very warm.
It was a good night.
Wildlife's squawking at us. So, anyways.
They're telling us to get out of their home.
That's enough out of you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Alright guys, see you on the next one.
Later.